The Zimbabwe Girls Foundation was created to fight harmful traditional practices that affect children among the nomadic pastoralistic communities. Their mission is to make the world a better and safer place for girls in Kenya through the provision of life opportunities and psychosocial care, free from the harmful and retrogressive cultural practices of FGM, which is female genitalia mutilation and cutting, child marriages, and beating. The founder of this organization is Dr. Josephine Kula. Josephine decided one day that she could not sit on the sidelines while young girls were being raped, abused, mutilated, and if they got pregnant, forced to kill their own children. Dr. Josephine helped save these young girls through her own salary. Working as a nurse, she realized that she soon would need help. She reached out to her friends, church, and other community members, but most of the time they helped her in secret. In 2011, she formally registered Zimbabwe Girls Foundation, popularly known as SGF, as an NGO to rescue at-risk girls. The scope of rescue swiftly grew from her little village to her rescuing girls across 4 counties in Kenya. Those counties being Zimbabwe, Marsabit, Isiolo, and Laikipia. So far, there have been over 1,183 girls rescued and over 321 girls educated on their health. Hi all, I'm here to talk about child beating in Kenya. So child beating is a major cultural practice found in the Zimbabwe community. Once beating has occurred, young women aged 15 to 35 are not allowed to marry. Hence, girls young as 9 years old are assigned to male relatives by the red traditional beads. Once the young girl is adorned with beads, this signifies engagement, and it is only for sexual purposes. The mother of the beaded girl builds a hut outside of their homes where the male relatives visit the beaded girls to engage in sexual activities of any given moment that he wishes. So he can pursue this girl whenever, and for whatever purposes he wants, just based on the fact alone that the child has been beaten. To go along with child beating, the Zimbabwe Girls Foundation also focuses on female genitalia mutilation and cutting, also known as FGM. This is recognized internationally as a violation of the human rights for girls and women everywhere. Despite the fact that FGM is illegal in Kenya, it is still widely practiced in areas such as Zimbabwe, Isiolo, Marsabit, and Laikipia. Female genital mutilation and cutting can be defined as the practice that involves the partial or total removal of the external genital organs of a female for customary or any other non-therapeutic reasons. Globally, about 15 million girls are married off while they're young, and this correlates to a child being married off every 2 seconds. That is an extremely high rate. So in Zimbabwe, Isiolo, Marsabit, and Laikipia counties, after girls have undergone female genitalia mutilation and cutting, they are expected to get married immediately during the following day. The fact that they are still children does not exempt them from such a heavy responsibility. Marriages for these girls can lead to complications in pregnancy and childbirth, and one of the main causes of death in young girls. Due to the Zimbabwe Girls Foundation, Dr. Josephine has saved many, many girls from child beating, female genitalia mutilation and cutting, and being married off while they're young. So please, whatever you can do, become informed of what these women and children are being forced to do in Kenya and help become an advocate for those who cannot speak for themselves. Thank you. With the help of Dr. Josephine and all of her efforts to help young children in Kenya, we have given back the hope to these young girls and provided them a safe environment to live in. Thank you so much for supporting girls' education and girls' lives in Kenya.